Yep.
Yeet.
So much going on in the world.
So much going on in the world. What is this?
So the whole this how you know we're in certain times when Nevada floods. So apparently Nevada has flooded with all this water and rain.
Okay.
I mean, it looks ridiculous. Some of these
Where?
clips and stuff. I
Which
don't know what
city?
part. I don't know what part of the. Oh, it say Vegas.
Okay.
And look,
Well, I was thinking like what city?
that's Vegas. And then not only that, some of the parts that get hit the worst, even worse, were like what Vegas, and then out there when they were having the Burning Man Fest. First of all, I'm gonna tell you that name sounds horrible.
It does.
It sounds like some satanic rituals and stuff they doing out there, burning men. But they were having an event out there. And it started to flood, and I ain't nothing but mud out there. So I want you to listen. So I put this video together, and then I clipped this other thing I found on Twitter on the end about also what's going on. This is just recent. This is going on now.
Oh my God.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need my hip.
Oh my God!
Look at that.
Is it?
In the
What is it?
span of just 2 days, Nevada faced a double disaster.
Look at that.
Flash flooding in Las Vegas and a flooding crisis at the annual Burning Man Festival in Black Rock Mountain.
Burning Man.
Gosh. Is that a rainbow?
These unexpected events left thousands of people affected, and in this video,
Look
we will
at
delve
that.
into the details.
Doesn't that look like when you
Where
go to
is that?
Universal Studios and then like something like the robot's gonna come shooting out of
But
that?
where's this water coming from? It's the
Of both
desert.
incidents. Hello
Great question.
and welcome to the Alerts On.
Look at that.
Las Vegas flash flooding.
Look at that.
On September 1st, 2023, Las Vegas, a city known for its vibrant lights and bustling nightlife, was suddenly hit by a fast-moving thunderstorm, causing flash flooding across the city.
Flash flooding.
Came in here just to get something to eat. Look at this, y'all. This is Vegas right now. It's hell in it. We got, oh, whoa!
The
What
deluge
happened?
resulted in perilous conditions.
Shut up. Yes.
I'm sorry. Did he slip? Look like he must have
I
slipped
thought
with
something.
the
I
camera.
thought something fell.
Oh my gosh. See, that's how you trying to capture all the moments and you put yourself at risk. Get yourself out of here.
on the roadways. One harrowing incident involved a driver who had to be rescued from a flooded car.
Wow. That's scary. I hope
Look
nobody
at all
was
that.
hurting.
We've been through all them parts.
I hope nobody was hurt. It's raining outside. You just look up and now it's flooding.
Flooding.
Many others chose to abandon their vehicles, especially in areas near the famous Las Vegas Strip.
Wow.
The National Weather Service reported significant rainfall, with over an inch in some areas.
That's crazy. Could you imagine?
For
coming
instance, Boulder City saw 1.14 inches of rain, and near Interstate 15 at Charleston Boulevard, the rain was relentless.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh my God! Run!
Look at the bus. Yo.
Doing, bro?
That water is so high that it's about to, whatever it is, he is trying to clock out and get off work. But
Oh, still.
I would abandon that bus.
Yeah, I would not have been driving the bus. Through
Look how
that.
deep. Look how
This
deep it is.
catastrophic flooding occurred during the monsoon season, which typically spans from June to
that a shark?
mid-September in Las Vegas. The summer of 2022 had already been one of the wettest in a decade, setting the stage for this unfortunate event.
So their sewer system must really not be that great.
Not that big, man. Just like California.
It's like they are not prepared for this type of rain.
The havoc extended to the Harry Reid International Airport, where flight delays became a common occurrence
I
due
bet
to
it
the
is.
turbulent, stormy weather.
I bet it did. You gotta clock out.
The National Weather Service extended
dude on a
flash
canoe.
flood warnings for various parts of Clark County.
That's what's crazy. I'm
What
on a
you
canoe
doing out
in
there
Vegas.
in the rain.
Yeah, being ridiculous.
Come on.
Imploring residents to stay off the roadways and exercise utmost caution. The widespread impact of the storm was evident as NV Energy reported thousands of power outages in the Spring Valley area leaving many without electricity.
That looks ridiculous right there.
When it comes to nature, you can only embrace yourself.
What is that, Jordan?
Is that a sinkhole?
That was a sinkhole. That was scary. I mean, that like the endless pit. That's like where that was going. That looks creepy.
That is creepy.
What does that go to?
Wow. So it's raining and y'all had no clue it was going to do that damage.
No, not at all.
Hail, some as large as quarters, and strong winds accompanied the storms, posing threats to vehicles, roofs, and trees, further escalating the disaster. Authorities advised extreme caution while traveling, especially on flooded roadways, and recommended avoiding areas prone to flooding whenever possible.
Dude, that sounds weird.
Just a day after the Las Vegas flash flooding, Nevada faced another calamity as the annual Burning Man festival in the Black Rock Desert was inundated with heavy rainfall and flash flooding.
The Burning Man.
Burning Man.
That is like not the name.
That ain't it.
The situation was so dire that the state of Nevada declared a national emergency in the festival area.
You can't claim that rainbow right there. That's God's.
The rainstorm dropped up to 1.5 inches of rain, transforming the desert landscape into a sea of impassable mud, rendering roads leading in and out of the festival grounds completely unmanageable.
I want to know, what do people go out there to do at the Burning Man festival? What do you go to do? It seems so hippie. Like,
Burning Man, I don't know.
not just that name just throwing me out, but I'm curious to know, what do people go there to do?
Yuck.
Thousands of festival goers found themselves stranded within the festival grounds as entry and exit points became blocked. Both the main gate and airport were closed except for emergencies.
Look at that.
And approximately 70,000 people were estimated to be...
Look how high the water is. You're looking like you're driving through the daggone ocean. Because it's like right here with you level with the water.
No way.
And look how it's pouring into the car. That car is damaged.
It ain't moving.
Yeah, you might go and get rid of that bad boy once all that's over.
trapped.
Ugh, a creepy hole.
It's so scary.
Where does that go?
There's several little
Authorities
holes down
advised
there.
attendees to shelter in place, urging them to conserve resources such as food, water, and fuel while they waited for conditions to improve. Sadly, one death occurred during the rainstorm, and police are currently investigating the
partying.
cause. No further details have been released at this time.
Is that the runway?
Emergency services and resources from outside the festival grounds were deployed.
What is that? Is that Joe Biden?
Stop it.
To assist the stranded attendees.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
This included medical aid, buses for transport,
Ugh, just the
and essential
nastiness of it.
supplies. The unexpected heavy rainfall disrupted one of the festival's most anticipated traditions, the burning of a large wooden effigy,
It's a statue.
Of what?
a focal point of the event.
It almost looks like idol worship.
Despite the adversity, festival goers displayed remarkable resilience and creativity, building mud sculptures and offering assistance to one another in the challenging conditions.
Mud sculptures. I'm gonna look that up.
Gross.
Nevada's double disaster has left its mark, both in the bustling streets of Las Vegas and in the serene expanse of the Black Rock Desert. While the unexpected heavy rainfall brought hardship, The resilience of the affected communities and the support of emergency services have shown the true spirit of unity in the face of adversity.
Well, that's good. That's great.
But let me tell you something. No, that is good. But watch this. I got
As the cleanup and recovery efforts continue, the hope is that these communities will emerge stronger than ever before.
At Burning Man, unprecedented rains have flooded the playa, preventing exit by up to 3 days, putting
exit for 3 days.
Here's a double rainbow.
Lucky of those people who had
Into the dome.
Who wants to party with this nasty, muddy, murky? Who wants to party?
I guess that's what's helping. Spirits and mindsets. So I don't know.
Most of y'all have probably
So listen to this, right? I want you to think about it. What, after she said, I want you to think about what I say. On what? I'm gonna tell you something.
heard that Burning Man was declared a national emergency, but there's some pretty crazy stuff coming out. So it was announced earlier that Burning Man was declared a national emergency because it was flooded. And so they sent in FEMA, which already seemed kind of like a weird reason to send in FEMA and keep anyone from leaving the festival. 73,000 people they're keeping locked in there for flooding.
Wow.
Now there's some new terrifying information coming out that there's a virus on the loose in the festival and that people are getting really sick with boils, vomiting, hemorrhaging. To me, this makes way more sense than flooding in terms of what their response was to the situation. This is a text from one of the festival goers, and he said, "Yo, just figured you should hear from me first. Daryl is crazy sick with something that has him coughing up really coagulated blood. Medic showed up wearing a full suit. No idea where he is now. I would stay inside your camper." And he goes on to say that an outside agency is putting up a fence. This is a different festival goer that said, "You're never gonna fucking believe it. They're saying it's Ebola." What? Freaking Ebola at Burning Man, guys. If this is true, that is insane. I just hope that everyone ends up being okay and that they make it out.
Oh.
So
my
listen
God.
to this. Check this out. I want y'all to listen to this. They keep talking about this new a new virus coming. That's been the thing. Biden already said something, blah blah blah. This done. What if? Think if some sicknesses come out of that event. You know that means it would travel the world. 70,000 people. That'll come. I don't care how many people got it. That's going to hit that around the world.
Well, no.
What if the major sickness? They knew it was going to be something within this, or they knew based on because they planted the situation to happen. That's how you get people sick. Because Ebola is not COVID.
Oh, deadly.
Ebola is bye-bye.
Yeah, deadly. And it doesn't take much faster, life threatening than it took for COVID to impact.
Absolutely.
So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, well, if they already putting up a fence and people not going to be able to get out, every single soul that's in that circle is going to have to be tested and permitted to leave before they exit. Because if they have a fence up, I don't know if people were able to get out. And see, that's the thing. Have there been people who were able to leave? They said 3 days they've been trapped there.
3 days.
So, did people foresee this coming? And maybe a couple of people had an opportunity to leave? If so, then
I saw one clip where Chris Rock was there and somebody else, they were on the back of a fan's pickup truck. They were all loaded on the back of the truck and they were just happy getting out.
Oh, well then there you go. So if they're out and they haven't been tested, then that is how the contagion, Contagion, like that movie, to spread. I hope not. Lord, how happened that? How of all things Ebola over here? That's not even in our country.
Just found Ebola, and they found some other
see, I didn't know
COVID in
that.
New York's water. So
And is that what's supposed to be the thing that's going to keep us in coming into the new year?
they trying
Or after the new year?
Right. What you know how people are like, I'm not wearing a mask, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this based on COVID. It's Ebola.
I don't have a problem.
No.
Whatever.
And masks don't work. Crap. They don't work.
I don't
But
know.
my question is, COVID ain't Ebola. What you do about Ebola? You think you'll tell people to mask on for Ebola?
Certain masks were better
if
than others.
Yeah, if you got the outbreak, you got to get in on the outbreak. Yeah, remember she cut the little hole. So I don't know. Masks they crap.
I don't know. That's horrible.
But
The burn out of 70-something thousand people? That's
it's a lot of people.
And how did it even get over here? You
It's a
said
lot
the
of people.
water in New York. Who put it in the water in New York? How did it get there? I mean, it's like, what is the?
That's
I gotta look that
every
up.
time I see something in the water in New York, I always see elite staff members with them little droplets. Like,
Because if it hasn't been in the water, all of a sudden, where is it coming?
Mm-hmm.
Some bacteria? How did the bacteria get in the water? That's the whole purpose of the water system for each state.
Yeah.
You have your own filtration and water system for states. Water clean. And from
Yeah.
so how did that fail?
That's scary because I didn't think. So when I saw that clip, right, the first main one that we watched, it wasn't really talking about sickness. And I happened to look on Twitter, and she was like, people saying that they coming out, and then an article tried to say, no, that's not true. No, I feel like there's some validity to what they're saying, even though let's say if it is not Ebola, whatever it is making people ultra sick. And because I saw this other clip that was saying it was because those people. Let's rule out conspiracy and let's put in the fact: cold, wet, nasty, barefoot people walk barefoot, cold, and getting sick, and what could be out there.
Oh, you saying in the desert?
Yeah.
Ebola is caused by infectious virus family Floridae. Ebola, previously known as Ebola, is a rare and deadly disease caused by infection. One of the Ebola virus. Ebola can cause disease in humans and non-human primates, monkeys, gorillas, and chimpanzees. It's caused by infection with a virus of the family. Okay, so they're talking about there are 5 identified viruses of Ebola. I'm just trying to figure out. Ebola viruses are found in several African countries. So Ebola was first discovered, we know, 1976. Okay. In Africa, the natural reservoir host of Ebola virus known. However, on the basis of evidence viruses, researchers believe that the virus is animal-borne and that bats are the most likely reservoir for the 5 virus occurred. So, Africa compared to Vegas, New York. So, did it come from a bat or some animal that they found? So, how else? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound. It's not proximal to the U.S.
What if they were drop this out?
Because that sounds like. I mean, how else? I'm trying.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I mean that's not a conspiracy. It's like how else? It says it's not even privy to the states. It's in Africa. Ebola and then animals. So it has to come from 4 of the 5 virus strands occur in an animal host native to Africa.
And coagulating. Talking about how I think I saw another clip that was just talking about how sick it was coming from being barefoot on that slushy, nasty.
Well, it says 4 of the 5 hosts are privy to the animal being the carrier. So if this the one strand that's over in Nevada, that's not the animal carrier, and that's what's over there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Woo! All right, y'all. This is ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah.
Look at all the stuff that's
we
going on.
We gotta investigate that a little deeper.
Like, comment, subscribe. Don't take a nosedive, but comment down and say some more. Bye bye.